All right. All right. So we're going to do a little experiment. And we'll get back to work. Hello, pop star. Happy New Year. Can't stay long. Got New Year's plans and stuff. I'll check the stream out later. Stay safe. Same to you, pop star. Enjoy 2025. Catch you later. Only strings are allowed as keys. Line 234. Oh. Okay. Oh, my neck. select that. Let's see. It's a little too messy. I could do. No, I think we'll need that in order to get this shape. Alright, what I wanted to do was work up here and get this sorted out. Hey, Bayoxity, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We're doing some retopology right now, which is the creation of a simple version of a character. And yeah, welcome. Let me know if you have any questions. Happy 2025. Too shabby. So good once we get it baked. So good. Mr. Bright underscore 97. Boom. Close that up. Close those. And close this one. That looks a little awkward there. Do a little cut of rune. Just to make sure it's looking a little nicer. And then, you know what, we'll also bevel it. And I think that. Take a look at that UV map. So this should be the corner right here. Corner there. And here. We can take this whole edge. Make sure we're doing topology distance. And distribute. Index is out of range. Maybe if they're overlapping. There we go. A little scrunched here. Push that down. It's a little more evenly spaced. Crunchy in here. Maybe I need to. Hello, Foxhound. Welcome. Happy New Year. I have new things for you. Oh, exciting. These did not help. What kind of new things do you have in mind? Music's intense. Saying, want some fur tucked in my model's hair. I want to ask if you give him sort of a mane with braided fur up top. Monies. No object. Okay. Right now, I do have a lot of work to get through, so it'd be hard for me to add something on at the moment in my kind of the current mission. But I'd be happy to discuss things a little further down the line. Have to make sure I'm getting my current queue cleaned out, because there's definitely a lot of work I still have yet to get to. But I'm excited to see what you have in mind. Start it by the end of the month. I would think that I would have a much better idea. I should be done with most things by then. Should be. Good. I'm excited as well. Interested to see what we have in mind for that braid. So we can take the cut down here. An odd slice. Let's do this. Mark seam, unwrap. Take the corners, invert, pin. Straighten's probably not the right way to go. So I guess we'll do this a little differently. We'll take these and like this, and then vertically. Something right about there. Awesome. So now we've got our nice crystal, which we'll rename. It'll be body or crystal one. Two. Oh, that's 4. 3. 4. 7. Okay, so we have all 7 of these. Right now they're all linked. I don't think I want that. We're gonna go ahead and make a single user for object data. And then we're gonna Control A scale. I want to apply the scale for all of them. so that when I do this average island scale, they're all different sizes. We're then going to go ahead and use unstack. Would have preferred this one here. And take them, do this. All right, we got some nice crystals. I guess those will be part of the head. I'll take Mohawk and Poly, put that right in the head. In fact, we'll go ahead and delete the collection so they're all just floating in here. That should be fine. Then we'll take them all. Alt-D duplicate. Very important, I hit Alt-D. And we're going to move these into body, low poly collection. I turn off the high poly. Just looking at the low poly here. These, we will take the subdivision, we're going to turn it down to interesting. What do I need? Oh, it's the bevel. So let's do it. Should be. Hello, Fat Yoshi. Welcome. 2025 indeed. We made it. New Year's resolution is not to get caught by the police. Sound plan. Let's add a weighted normal. It doesn't look too different there. So we will actually get rid of the subdivision. Take all of these and copy modifiers. Okay. What's my New Year's resolution? That's a good question. Oh. I want to get a cat. That's pretty much my only resolution. That's the main game plan right now. What about you? Just the police. Hello, No Name. Been a while since I found a stream. Happy New Year's of 2025, RIP 2024. First learned to make amazing baked with pointiness, but now I've learned of using only gradient with 64 textures. That's definitely a fast way to work. Plasma Raptor 1, welcome. Yoshi over there committing fraud. These ones need to be renamed. We'll go to GeoNode, or sorry, scripting. Have a scripting. One. And we'll go to File, Append. Go to Res. Under. I need a message Res as well. Rename. There should be another one. Add postfix. I'm gonna append both of those. Go back to scripting. And for, why does it look like this? I guess I do need to do Avi. Crystals. What did I name it? It doesn't have a name. So, crystals. Blue poly. Take these, drop them here. Then in the collection, we're going to want to use rename, and we're going to target underscore high and rename it to low. Red, boom. Okay. Let's make sure we're saving this script. Same with our postfix because they're just so useful. Then go to the high poly head and we'll make a collection for these ones as well. Just to make sure things are matching between the two. Okay. Alrighty. What's next? We definitely need to take the head here, go to UV editing. Looks like we fit most things on here, but we need to get the crystals in there too. So I think we'll select everything and say UV average. What is this? This is the eyeball. Makes sense. Makes sense to make it big. Okay. A little bit smaller because we don't need. We're gonna make up for the iris resolution with the decal down the road. We go to Pack Master. We're gonna hit Pack for everything. Pretty good. All right. Now. Guess what we'll do is export our collections. Substance. And now we'll do 5. Recent Grim Gear body. This contains the head and body. Yeah. So cool. Refresh. Mode. Bake. We really just want to rebake the head. Wait. Excuse me. Crystals bake? Interesting. Should be baking. Did I just not include them? What happened? Gothic Warlord Goddess. Hello, just hopped on. Wanted to say I think the work you do is amazing. Keep up the good work. Happy New Year. Thank you, Gothic. And Happy New Year to you as well. Happy New Year. Happy 2025 to everyone out there. Pretty wild times. 2025. I mean, kind of blowing my mind, to be honest. But thank you. Thank you for the well wishes and the nice words. Those baked fine. I think it's just the high poly that didn't. Ah, I know what it is. It's the material. So on the high poly, we do have a head material. But we do have to make sure we give it to crystals as well. Means I probably did mess up the body. No, I didn't, because it was just reading it. Didn't write to it. So cool. Looks like we're still missing some little details on the head. Quick question, just out of curiosity, but how do you get started with using Blender? I'd like to get into it, but I don't know where to start on how to understand it. I think your best bet is to choose something that you want, that you know you want to make. I think that's going to be the most important thing. It's going to be a little hard to just jump in to learn it just to learn it. So for me, I really I wanted to make characters. So that's probably where I'd start, is like, you know, how to rig a character or character modeling. I do want to be making I personally will be trying to make a tutorial series long term. Hoping to start that this week. I've been saying that for 3 weeks now, so I gotta really get my butt into gear to make it happen. But I would like to actually make a series to kind of show my process. So that's something that interests you. Definitely keep an eye out. Hello, Reyes. Good morning. Happy New Year's, Reyes. Absolutely. Okay, and then sorry, a little bit more practical advice. YouTube is where I've learned almost everything. So I would say pick a project you want and then just use Google and YouTube to find answers to your questions, just in a general sense. Like if you're looking to make VR chat avatars, which is what I'm doing here, looking up tutorials on how to create Unity characters is usually a great starting point. Loading. This should get those little pieces in there now. looks a little off. The main head strip looks good, but something about this did not bake well. Let's add a for the head. Oh wait, what the? Yeah. Get rid of this one. No. Do a template. Flat. Take this, drop it here. Then we'll just select these. And let me double check those colors. Oh, sorry. I see your message now, right? How you feeling, Sam? I caught you at the end of your last stream last week. You were feeling 100%. Did you get sick too? We all have it. I was sick. I got it's just like a sinus thing. It wasn't too bad, but it definitely just made me sleepy and lethargic and tired. Go to the restroom. I'll be right back, everyone. All right, back again. Hello, Grim. Welcome. What? Sorry, when I step away, my tummy's a little upset. PayPal's so funny because they like I get some money from Booth every now and then just from like product sales, but PayPal doesn't automatically convert my money. Like it keeps it in yen. I just forget how to exchange it. Click on it. View money. Also, PayPal almost deleted my account over the last week or so. I've just been fighting them, trying to get it done because I had someone who bought a product from me and they requested a refund for a very reasonable reason, but then PayPal wanted me to they wanted me to re-verify my account, which I did, but then they didn't accept it. And so I was sitting there and they're like, oh, we locked your account and we might delete it soon. It's just like, I'm gonna kill you, babe. Nothing worse than like feeling like your livelihood is just dependent on some soulless corporation. I think that we can go ahead and also re-export the low poly. That should give us a slightly better head. Like that. So some of these are still getting that. Triangulation is such an annoying aspect of creating characters because it's like, oh look, my surface is perfectly round. JK, and triangulated in this random way. I hope everything works out. Thank you, Gothic. I was able to get it sorted out, but it was just kind of a stressful moment for what felt like no reason. Just how it goes sometimes. My Blender? Learning. I've been learning how to do data transfer between meshes and do weight painting, touch-ups. Been taking outfits from other Abbeys and rigging them, weight painting them to work good. It's very gratifying. Still learning though. Blender's a beast. I would, no joke, pay someone experience to hold my hand for half a day and guide me. Had a comps workload of things I find myself wanting to do regularly. I do offer mentorships, but one thing I will recommend is if you're not using it already, is the robust weight transfer. So I bet you're using this because I've mentioned it before, but I'll send it to you either way there in chat. Super useful. Super useful. Actually, I think we'll just grab this one. See why there's a big gap now. There's literally a big gap. Switch this over. Really what I need is a maybe a solidify instead. What am I trying to do with this though? Am I just trying to make, let me look at the reference again. Been using that. It really produces an almost there product. Really needs touch up in the end though. Doing that vexes me. Like the front of thighs are under, or right under armpits when arms are down. I guess it's just a little cut. Maybe I'll just do this by hand. It's hard getting sharp edges like that though. Guess what? At least switch it to. We'll worry about the rest of that in a second. Let's go ahead and start cleaning up some of our lower poly objects. Like this one. Just a little too dense. These are very large amount of geometry, so we need to go in and Y2. Might just be a bunch of geometry on the end. This edge dissolve, please. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Ready. There's another random edge in here. It actually should be fine because I straightened it last time, and that's gonna be just fine. Just two, dance. And we'll do a mesh, clean up, merge by distance. Almost. So yeah, this next month for January, we're gonna be doing just commissions. I have a kind of overwhelmed with commissions at the moment. We're just gonna be focusing on finishing all my commissions. And after that, we're gonna be switching to something a little different, a little more businessy. Businessy the right word? But it'll be very D&D focused. Or role playing and D&D focused. It's going to be the game. Can't wait. We actually have kind of a support to make that happen, to kind of keep me focused on just that. It's going to be good. Which VR headset do you think is best? Thinking about getting one, and I have a certain brand in mind, but I'm still looking around at the moment. I would say the best bang for your buck is probably going to be the Meta Quest 3. It's just all around for the price per feature is very good. It's solid. A lot of people don't like Meta, and I think that's a very reasonable take. But in terms of products, I would say they have the most affordable headset for what you get. I guess I don't even need these ones. It's a little unfortunate because Meta's not a very good company, Facebook, etc. But their pancake lenses are magic. Quest 3 is pretty darn great. Yeah, good accessory market too. I think the pass-through, because it's funny, I got the Quest Pro recently, and what I was really surprised with is that the resolution's much higher, has face and eye tracking, this and that, yada yada. But the pass-through, like the actual pass-through cameras on the Quest Pro, are... The Quest 3 pass-through is just better. Just period. It is actually a lot better on the Quest 3. I was quite surprised to learn that. I was expecting not that. I'm excited for the potential of mixed, like pass-through and mixed reality games. Like, I could really see... I could see VR chat. If they had some form of local co-op, people would be all about that. Can't live without face eye tracking anymore, and I love how the Quest Pro controllers have inside out tracking. They can be behind you, around you, and still track. Yeah, it's funny. I got used to that, the how well it can see your hands a little bit faster than I thought, because I switched back to the Quest 3 when I game, like play shooters and stuff. And I was like, I can't see my hands from these angles? What's going on? But turns out it was just that. Okay, we're gonna tweak these a little bit more. We're gonna grab these middle pieces. Very hard to see. We're going to collapse them. Then we'll kind of just push it down. Let me turn on the high poly really quick. Can you see this? Perfect. Just a little more optimized. Not saving like a huge amount of vertices on that, but yeah, I'm quite excited to have the, because as I do more of the D&D stuff, the face and eye tracking is going to be essential. If it was a little bit lighter, I might try working with it. But I don't think I can work in it all day. Also, I need to find some accessories to make it easier to charge. Do I collapse those ones as well? I don't think so. We'll leave it there. Okay. Bit of optimization. Just make sure these are nice and wrapped. Good. Wonder what's giving us the most geometry though. Okay, we are going to redo the back here, fortunately. Beautiful. All right. How did I close this up last time? Boom, boom. Oh, we gotta switch this up, I think. Let's do this. It's too long. Fresh morning playlist. This very nice and comfortably last time. I don't know why. It's so troublesome now. What did I do last time? Here's what I can do. I need this to be a square so that we got this one hanging out here. Beautiful. Refresh our map here. Make sure we're getting the back filled in. I believe that would be this area here. Looks good. You can see it mapped. Perfect. Beautiful stuff. Oh. Okay, sorry, get distracted. So we turn on the high poly decals. We're missing a few of the low poly ones now. These ones here, so we'll duplicate. Let's send this over to our low poly collection. And yeah, turn off the high poly. Now we've got these right here. Copy the material over and apply the shrink wrap. Apply the shrink wrap. Subdivision, turn down. 2. That's what I left it in, so we'll apply subdivision level 2. Then turn back on the high poly. Grab these. We're gonna isolate them. So I'd like to take this one and add a shrink wrap again. Match it back to the upper decal. Just so I can get a little bit more resolution. It's just a little, not quite curving enough. That should be good. Yeah. Apply. Turn off the high poly. I guess we combine them. First, let's unwrap them. Let's turn off the head. There. We have to repack this. Before I do, make sure UV average the scale of everything, so relatively everything's the same size. Then we pack it. I'm gonna get some more coffee. Be right back. Also had to move my laundry over. It's a little watered down. Okay. Things look good. Gotta optimize some stuff. Just take a look at these pieces here. Those look good. So let's look at the high poly. We do have to adjust some pieces here. So we're getting something like that, which is no good. I'd say that looks pretty good. Up here, though, we have even more difficulty. So this space is... there's just too much space in the shoulder here. It really should be right there. Nothing else really makes sense for that. Okay, which means that these do need to be changed. Right about there. Scale them in, move them up. This looks a little too boring. Boring! Never tell if I'm in frame. Alright. That looks good. Now to the body, low poly. A few of these need to be adjusted, so let's just delete those. Swap our selection. We want this one, this one, this one, this one. Right. Send to the low poly collection. If I had hide these for now. Then we'd like to we gotta readjust some of these pieces here. Still clipping a little bit here. Better. Just unwrap it because you can see it shifted just a little bit because of the changes we made. Okay, which means now we should be able to turn these on, and they should fit. They do. Perfect. Now we'll take all of these. Set the transforms, bind them, get rid of the bevel, take the subdivision. We brought it down to one more level, right there. I haven't thought about it much. This character's body has been more or less smooth until this version. How's the bodysuit is going to fit over those back details and such? So this is the low poly here. What we're looking at right now is that this is what will go in game. So they just kind of sit on top, basically. Perfect. Beautiful. Now we have those. We can get rid of the material and then combine them directly with the body. Boom. We'll turn off the head. The head. These ones also should be. Beautiful. Select everything. Average. Perfect. All right. What next? Fingies. It's fingy time. What is going to be the best way to do that? Hello, Profador. Welcome. Happy New Year to you as well. I was thinking fingies. Great minds think alike. Been seeing you working on this guy for a bit now. How much more does he have to go? Need to get the teeth in, rigging, expressions. There's a decent amount more. I would say maybe 3 days of work, something like that. The end is in sight, but certainly a complicated character. I think we're gonna kind of cheat a little bit. Looking forward to seeing how he turns out. Thank you for Fedora. What have you been working on? Working on anything fun right now? Not a whole lot. Been working on a lot of beaks, but I have been looking into how to program worlds in VRC. Oh, very cool. That's exciting. I look forward to seeing the worlds you make. All this joint. Index joint, index low. Actually, it should be joint index left. I try to make some stuff down the line, but I'll share more if I produce anything substantial. Oh god, I am excited to see. Actually, if it's one. We'll go here. We do need one. One. Need one right here. Do Shift D duplicate. Here. And another Shift D will change the parent to right. Filling for each of these joints when they move. So each of those are good. Woo! Goodness. Wow. Actually, let me rename these really quick. This one should be joint. Too low. 3. Solving joint design in robots is pretty intense, but it can be very fun. I mean, for your avatars, definitely. They have a level of complexity I have yet to attempt. anyone hasn't seen Frofer's avatars, they are very cool. He does a lot of like, what would be the word? Abstract? Kind of, I would say a little bit surreal, but I don't know if that's the right term. Very good work, though. All right. So now we have the joints. We're going to make a collection for body and low palm. Put all of this in there. Okay, save that. There's going to be a lot of these little joints. So duplicate these, Shift D, boom. Rename them to joint middle. Actually, these should all be. Oh no, we're making the low poly right now. Get it selected. And one at a time, what we'll do is change the parent. That way they get placed in the correct spot automatically. Boom. All right, duplicate again. This will be ring, one, low. Copy it selected. Change the parents. Boom. This will do this for the thumb too. Duplicate. Rename again. Little. One. The reason I'm naming it this way is because when we bake, you really do want to bake in Substance by matching mesh names. It is super, super useful. Definitely been using that a lot because it gives you perfect normals. Prevents any overlapping normal baking issues for the most part. Just for the normals. Okay, so we filled that up nicely. And these are all the low ones. Let's just make sure they're named properly now. 2. And beautiful. Just a few more. I'm going to take this one, duplicate, put that right here. A little different. This one. Nothing terrible. Big fan of how that looks. Alright, that'll do. And I guess the same thing here. Got that, got this. Alright, now it's nice and filled. We can clean it up a little bit more, but I like it right now. Alright, hands are good. This will be joined. Thumb, one. Alright, everything's organized. And what we'll do, actually begin to unwrap these. So we're going to cheat, and we're just going to combine the high poly and the low poly object. As I can. And I'm lazy. Hello, Gamst. Good luck there, Sam. Always working. Besides, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to everyone. Happy 2025 out, y'all. Warrior Maddie, welcome. Hello, friend. What do you do apart from YouTube? Means you are a full-time YouTuber. So, I don't make my money from YouTube itself, but I do this work full-time. So, in a sense, I'm a full-time YouTuber, but not in the same way. I don't think a YouTuber would consider me a YouTuber. That makes sense. But I do hope to start making some more content, I guess, in time. Some things a little more narrative and things like that. I do really hope to spend some time in the next month really sinking my teeth into that. I'm quite excited about it, honestly. Some stuff on the horizon, for sure. But this is basically what I do. There really isn't much else. Make characters, make items, make products, VR related stuff, and that will definitely stay the same. Maybe just a fewer commissions in the long run. I think we'll do cuts here, and might as well go all the way in. Boom, boom, boom. And open this one up. Oops, mark seam and unwrap. Beautiful. You have awesome 3D knowledge. Thank you for sharing. My pleasure. My pleasure. I learned everything I know from YouTube, so I kind of feel like I have a responsibility. I don't know about a responsibility, but I'd like to return the favor. This one is not do a cut. Do not like how this is set up, but it will work. Or I could do a cut here. Not necessary. Yeah, we'll go there. Change my mind. Do this one, in that, distribute, and then on the edges, do 0.2, pin SX0 to straighten them out, and then make sure they line up. Looks a little crunched, but that's just kind of the shape it is. That's perfect. All right, last thing. It's the same as the other ones. We're going to do a slice here. Mark those seams. Unwrap. Good stuff. All right. And these ones are already unwrapped as well. They just need to be correct material, which, yeah, we would want to be body. Right. Now these ones, all the joints, I am clicking. We're gonna really should put them in their own. Yeah. The little fingers are gonna be different. Are these named yet? Yeah. Okay, so body and joints. Go here. Then up top in here, new collection, body and joints. Take these. Instanced duplicate, very important. Move them up here, drop them in here, select the collection, go to scripting. We're gonna change the names from the way around, low to high, low. Named properly. View it, please. All right, but now since we're in the high poly version, we can go ahead. We have the subdivision turned up on these already. Awesome. We're gonna go the other way now. We're going to make another collection called body and fingers poly. Turn off the joints. Low poly. We have just these pieces here. We're going to move them into body and fingers. Assign to collection. Collection. Add to collection. I want to be able to do all of them at once. Can you copy collections? Or maybe I can transfer link collections. Okay. So what we can do is add to doesn't change it, does it? The issue I'm having right now is that there are objects within these objects. That's really the only the main annoyance. I wish these were all listed out. Just all listed out. I guess I could unparent them and keep the transform. No. Alright, let's get to naming these. So this will be finger, little, 1, this will be ring. And again, the main reason I'm doing this right now is because when we bake, this will ensure perfect normal baking. By naming them this way, we actually can tell Substance, hey, when this object is baking, it should look for this object, and it should bake to it. Super useful. Copy. That should be it. All right. So now we have all these. Oh wait, these things too. I guess knuckle. Thanks. Some effort. These also need to be unwrapped. They pretty much already are. Just to make sure, do it the right way. Beautiful. I guess I could have them all share the same UVs, but that's a bad idea. So what we'll do is for all of these, make them, make sure I have the right selection, make single user object data. I was going to move it around the UVs, but that does not matter. All right. So now we have the fingers created, and in the low poly, and we're going to want to do the same thing. New, body, and fingers, low poly. We take all these, including the knuckles, do instanced duplicate into here. Select the collection, go to scripting, target string is low. I really should swap these. Or can't I just do definition. Rename postfix target underscore string placement. And we can go ahead and just call this function postfix. And target string in this case would be hi, and we're renaming to hello. I think that's how we do it. Paste. Okay, select this. Alt P. String. Okay, so expected what? Where? Oh, right here. Oh, we have to turn these into strings. I did rename them. Step something. Did I rename everything? Oh no, there's just duplicates. They duplicate them on accident. And I must have renamed these ones. These are the high collection, so once again, we'll make a new one of these. This time, this. Alright, just gonna replace it with the same thing. All the joints in the high poly are good. Now looking at the fingers in the high poly, still have duplicates. How are these alternating? Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so the low ones are fine, but in the high hand joints high, that's why it's confusing. All of these should just be in the high poly. We'll do object link selections. Okay, so now they should all just be only here. Very good. Just to confirm, just the joints. They're all low. They're all named correctly. Awesome. And then in the fingers, these are all low. I only have one instance, but we have darn. This only iterates through the topmost collections. So we'll have to manually make things here. Oh wait, knuckle connects. That's right. Oh, that's confusing. So it's not even in this collection, which is why when I do it, I don't see it, because it's literally not in this collection. That's terribly, terribly confusing. I don't. Yeah, let's take the body, hand, fingers, low poly. We're going to delete those. So these are duplicates. What is going on? All right. Something's weird. I have to be careful when I do this. So the fingers low poly now completely empty. The joints are fine. We don't have to touch those. But for the fingers, when we take these objects and we wanted to do an instanced duplicate, we get all of these. And then I want to take these and move them into low poly hand fingers. Turn off the high poly rating. We should be just looking at our low poly objects now. Looks correct. Now, everything's been renamed in this collection. confusing. So, good. Low poly fingers, done. Awesome possum. So for all of these, turn off the high poly altogether. For all of these, what we want to do now is turn down our, well, first we get rid of the bevel. Second, turn down this subdivision to something more reasonable. One level of subdivision should be good. And then say copy modifiers. Beautiful. Actually, one more thing to do. On our subdivision, I want to say that. So, low poly fingers now been created. So, rigged, is the palm going to deform or will it remain the same shape? For most, I mean, it just depends on the animation we could create. So I usually make the hand poses from scratch just to ensure they look good. But usually most hands bend, your finger splay. And for most of his body, he's still kind of most of his body is going to move and kind of deform softly. He's kind of like somewhere between flesh and muscle, flesh and metal. Making sure all those line up. This. Oh, I'm going to rotate it the other way again. This is if it was ideal. an ideal packing of the textures for the UV maps. All of this in a nice, succinct way, but it will look good once it is packed. So then I guess we just turn on the body. We go for it. Except the head. It's gonna be cool. Okay. Oh, I wanted to make a geonode. It's actually not that. Whatever. Go here. R. Mode bake. Click. Stretching here. Damn, those hands look good. Or missing the joints. We're missing the joints. We're probably just missing them on that side. Yeah. Make them a little bit smaller. I think we'll be good. Cameras look good. Why are these gold? And we didn't add those. All right, a little bit more to go back and fix it. So everything's there on the high poly. So low poly, we're missing stuff on. Thank you, Graham. Strange. Oh, it's the naming conventions. Love that. Put that there. Of course, I need to keep the spine pieces separate. Yeah, that is what makes sense. So cool. Clean that up a little. Alright. Well, it's already 12:20. Okay. It just flew by. Alright, well, I guess it's lunchtime. Wow, I didn't expect time to just fly by like that, but dang, he looks good. I think we'll do a 4K bake on the final results, and then we'll just want to do what we can to prevent this kind of melding right there. This is kind of odd. It's the shoulder. That should help. There's just a little stretch there. Very good stuff. All right, it is time for me to go run. So I'm gonna call it here for lunch. For anyone new here, I'm just taking a break. I'll be back soon. And when we get back, we'll probably switch gears a little bit, maybe a little bit more work on Grim. Oh. But damn, he's coming together, and he looks dope. Very excited to see where we're at soon with him. I want to make all the little lights and stuff, because he has like a little spots, like little LEDs and stuff. It's gonna look awesome. Anyway, I'll be back soon. Catch you later, Grim. Everyone else that's lurking out there, thank you all for hanging out. Again, I'll be back very, very soon. Bye-bye. Bye! Bye, everyone!